Question-let about general education Part 6. Question 1. The Animal Farm is an allegorical novel written by, letter A, Aldous Huxley, letter B, George Orwell, letter C, Ernest Hemingway, letter D, Ray Bradbury. The correct answer is letter B, George Orwell. Animal Farm was written by George Orwell. He used the novel as an allegory, which means that the story represents real historical events and political ideas through symbolic characters and actions. In Animal Farm, the animals symbolize figures and groups involved in the Russian Revolution, and the events reflect the corruption of revolutionary ideals and the dangers of totalitarian rule. Here are the main characters in Animal Farm with brief definitions. First is Old Major. He is the old boar whose ideas inspire the animals' rebellion. Second is Napoleon. He is a power-hungry pig who becomes the farm's dictator. Third is Snowball. He is an intelligent and idealistic pig who plans reforms. Fourth is Boxer. He is a strong, hard-working horse loyal to the pigs. Fifth is Squealer. He is a persuasive pig who spreads propaganda for Napoleon. Sixth is Benjamin. He is a cynical donkey who rarely speaks. Seventh is Clover. She is a motherly horse who cares for others. 8 is Molly. She is a vain horse who likes comfort and luxury. And the last character is Mr. Jones. He is the former owner of the farm. While Ernest Hemingway, an American author famous for works like The Old Man and the Sea, his writing style focuses on realism and simplicity, Ray Bradbury is an American science fiction writer known for Fahrenheit 451, which deals with censorship and authoritarianism. And Aldous Huxley is an English writer best known for Brave New World, a dystopian novel about a technologically controlled society. Question number 2. Which economic system is characterized by private ownership of resources and profit motive? Letter A, socialism. Letter B, communism. Letter C, capitalism. Letter D, traditional economy. What is economic system? An economic system is the way a society organizes and manages the production, distribution, and consumption of goods and services. It determines what goods are produced, how they are produced, and who gets them. The examples of economic systems include capitalism, socialism, communism, and traditional economy. The correct answer is letter C, capitalism. It is the economic system that allows private ownership of resources and businesses, and it is driven by the profit motive. In capitalism, individuals and companies are free to produce goods and services to earn profit, while prices and production are determined by supply and demand. While the traditional economy relies on customs and long-standing practices for economic activities, commonly found in indigenous communities that depend on farming, fishing, or hunting. Socialism involves government control of major industries to promote equality, and the communism places all property and resources under state or community ownership to achieve a classless society such as in North Korea. Question number 3. The word beautiful in the sentence, "She wore a beautiful dress," functions as a letter A, adjective, letter B, verb, letter C, adverb, letter D, noun.
The correct answer is letter A, adjective, because in the sentence, "she wore a beautiful dress," the word beautiful describes the noun by telling what kind of dress it is. Words that describe or modify nouns are called adjectives, which is why beautiful functions as an adjective in the sentence.
While the verb shows an action or state of being, such as run, eat, is, or wear, the adverb modifies a verb, adjective, or another adverb, often answering how, when, where, or to what extent, for example quickly and very, and lastly a noun names a person, place, thing, or idea, for example dress, girl, and happiness. Again in the sentence beautiful is describing a noun. Question number 4. Hoarseness and abnormal pitch are symptoms of a letter A, language disorder, letter B, fluency disorder, Letter C. Voice disorder. Letter D. Articulation disorder. The correct answer is letter C. Voice disorder. A voice disorder affects the quality, pitch, loudness, or resonance of the voice. The symptoms such as hoarseness and abnormal pitch occur when there are problems with the vocal cords or how the voice is produced. While the option D, articulation disorder, it affects the clear pronunciation of sounds, such as difficulty producing certain letters. The option A, language disorder, it affects a person's ability to understand or use words and sentences, such as problems with vocabulary, grammar, or sentence structure. And the option B, fluency disorder, it involves interruptions in the flow of speech, such as stuttering or frequent pauses. Question number 5. Who is the author of La Indolencia de los Filipinos? Letter A, Marcelo H. del Pilar. Letter B, Graciano Lopez Jaena. Letter C, Apolinario Mabini. Letter D, Jose Rizal. The correct answer is letter D, Jose Rizal. La Indolencia de los Filipinos is an essay written by Jose Rizal. In this work, Rizal explains that the so-called indolence of Filipinos was not a natural trait, but a result of Spanish colonial oppression, forced labor, lack of education, and social injustice. He wrote the essay to defend Filipinos against negative stereotypes and to explain the real causes of their condition. Question number 6. Republic Act 9165 is also called the letter A, Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. Letter B, Anti-Smoking Law. Letter C, Anti-Violence Against Women Act. Letter D, Magna Carta of Public School Teachers. The correct answer is letter A, Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. Republic Act No. 9165 is known as the Dangerous Drugs Act of 2002. This law aims to prevent and control the use, sale, manufacture, and distribution of illegal drugs in the Philippines. It also provides for treatment and rehabilitation of drug dependents and created agencies such as the Philippine Drug Enforcement Agency or PDEA to enforce drug-related laws. Question number 7. Which scientist is known as the father of genetics for discovering the basic laws of heredity through his experiments on pea plants? Letter A, Jean Lamarck. Letter B, Alfred Wallace. Letter C, Charles Darwin. Letter D, Gregor Mendel. The correct answer is letter D, Gregor Mendel. He is known as the father of genetics because of his experiments on pea plants, through which he discovered the fundamental laws of heredity. Mendel explained how traits are passed from parents to offspring through genes, providing a scientific explanation for inheritance. His work became the foundation of genetics and helped explain how variations occur in organisms, which later supported and complemented the theory of evolution. How are Charles Darwin and Gregor Mendel connected in explaining evolution? Charles Darwin and Gregor Mendel are connected because their ideas explain different but complementary aspects of evolution. When Darwin explained why evolution happens, stating that organisms with advantageous traits are more likely to survive and reproduce through natural selection. Mendel, on the other hand, explained how these traits are passed from parents to offspring through genes. Together, their ideas form the foundation of modern evolutionary biology, showing both the process of evolutionary change, Darwin, and the mechanism of inheritance, Mendel. Question number 8. What is the main function of a firewall? Letter A, speed up the computer. Letter B, protect the computer from unauthorized access. Letter C, store large files. Letter D, edit documents. The correct answer is letter B, protect the computer from unauthorized access. A firewall is a security system that monitors and controls incoming and outgoing network traffic based on security rules. Its main function is to protect the computer or network from unauthorized access, malware, and cyber threats by blocking suspicious or harmful connections. Question number 9. Which event marked the end of Spanish rule in the Philippines? Letter A. Cry of Pugad Lawan. Letter B. Treaty of Paris year 1898. Letter C. Japanese occupation. Letter D. Declaration of Philippine independence. The correct answer is letter B. Treaty of Paris year 1898. It is marked as the official end of Spanish rule in the Philippines. Under this treaty, Spain ceded the Philippines to the United States following Spain's defeat in the Spanish-American War. While the Declaration of Philippine Independence in 1898 asserted freedom, it was not recognized internationally, so the treaty legally ended Spanish sovereignty over the islands. Question number 10. What is 3/4 of 60? Letter A. 35. Letter B. 40. Letter circa 45. Letter D. 50. To find 3/4 of 60, you multiply the whole number by the fraction. First, multiply 60 by 3, which gives 180. Then, divide 180 by 4, which equals to 45. Therefore, 3/4 of 60 is 45, making circa 45 the correct answer. Question number 11. Which layer of the Earth lies directly below the crust? Letter A. Core. Letter B. Inner core. Letter C. Lithosphere. Letter D. Mantle. The correct answer is letter D. Mantle. Mantle is the layer of the Earth that lies directly below the crust. It is composed of semi-solid rock that can flow slowly and extends to a depth of about 2,900 kilometers. The mantle is responsible for convection currents that drive plate tectonics and cause phenomena like earthquakes and volcanic activity. The mantle of the Earth is divided into 3 main parts based on physical properties and depth. First is the upper mantle. It extends from the base of the crust to about 410 kilometers deep. It includes the asthenosphere, a semi-fluid layer that allows the tectonic plates to move. Second is the transition zone. It is located between the upper and lower mantle, roughly 410 kilometers to 660 kilometers deep. This zone has denser minerals due to high pressure. Third is the lower mantle. It extends from about 660 kilometers to 2,900 kilometers deep. It is more rigid than the upper mantle, but still capable of slow flow, driving mantle convection that affects plate tectonics. While the core lies beneath the mantle, at the center of the Earth. The inner core is the solid innermost part of the core, and the lithosphere includes the crust and the uppermost part of the mantle. Question number 12. What do you call a sentence that expresses strong emotion or feeling? Letter A. Declarative. Letter B. Interrogative. Letter C. Imperative. Letter D. Exclamatory. The correct answer is letter D. Exclamatory. An exclamatory sentence expresses strong emotion or feeling, such as excitement, surprise, anger, or joy. It usually ends with an exclamation mark. For example, "What a beautiful day," shows strong emotion, making it an exclamatory sentence. The other options are: the option A is declarative, it states a fact or idea. The option B is interrogative, it asks a question. And lastly, the imperative, it gives a command or request. Question number 13. Time is a thief. What figure of speech is used? Letter A. Simile. Letter B. Personification. Letter C. Metaphor. Letter D. Oxymoron. The correct answer is letter C. Metaphor is a direct comparison between two unlike things to show a similarity between them, without using the words like or as. It helps make ideas clearer or more vivid by saying one thing is another. In the sentence, time is a thief, time is compared to a thief because it takes moments from our lives without us noticing. This comparison helps express the idea that time can take away opportunities or experiences. Question number 14. Who is the author of Mga Abong Mandaragat? Letter A. Lope K. Santos. Letter B. Amado V. Hernandez. Letter C. Jose Corazon de Jesus. Letter D. Virgilio Almario. The correct answer is letter B. Amado V. Hernandez. Ang Ma Abong Mandaragat is a novel written by Amado V. Hernandez. The work exposes social injustice, corruption, and oppression in Philippine society, especially after World War II. Hernandez used the novel to criticize abuses of power and to advocate for social change and workers' rights, which is why it is considered an important work in Philippine literature. While the option C. Jose Corazon de Jesus is also known as Huseng Batut, he was a famous Filipino poet known for balagtasan and lyrical poetry. The option D. Virgilio Almario. He is a national artist for literature known for modern Filipino poetry and criticism. And the option A. Lope K. Santos. He is a Filipino writer known for the novel Banag at Sikat and for promoting Tagalog grammar and nationalism. Question number 15. The average of 5 numbers is 18. What is their total? Letter A. 75. Letter B. 80. Letter circa 85. Letter D. 90. The given average is 18 and the number of values is 5. The formula to be used is average equals total divided by number of values. Since the average of the 5 numbers is 18, we write the equation 18 equals total or question mark divided by 5. To find the total, we multiply both sides of the equation by 5 to cancel the denominator. Thus, we multiply the average by the number of values. 18 times 5 equals 90. Therefore, the total of the 5 numbers is 90, which is letter D. Question number 16. Which government policy is used to control inflation by regulating money supply? Letter A. Monetary policy. Letter B. Fiscal policy. Letter C. Trade policy. Letter D. Wage policy. The correct answer is letter A. Monetary policy. It is a government policy used to control inflation by regulating the money supply and credit in the economy. It is implemented by a country's central bank, which adjusts tools such as interest rates and the amount of money in circulation to maintain price stability and control inflation. While the option B, fiscal policy, it refers to the government's use of taxation and public spending to influence the economy. It affects economic growth and employment. The option C, trade policy. It involves government decisions on imports, exports, tariffs, and trade agreements. It focuses on international trade. And lastly, the option D, wage policy. It refers to government rules or guidelines on wages and salaries, such as minimum wage laws. It aims to protect workers' income. Question number 17. Which ancient civilization is known for creating the Code of Hammurabi? Letter A, Greek. Letter B, Roman. Letter C, Babylonian. Letter D, Egyptian. The Code of Hammurabi is one of the oldest written legal codes in history. It was created by King Hammurabi of Babylon around 1754 BCE to establish laws and rules for society. The code includes specific laws and corresponding punishments for crimes, covering topics such as property, trade, family, and personal behavior. Its purpose was to maintain order, justice, and fairness in the Babylonian civilization. Therefore, The correct answer is C. Babylonian. While the option D, Egyptian, had a legal system guided by Ma'at and the concept of order, truth, and justice. The option A, Greek, are known for their contributions to philosophy, democracy, and arts, and the option B, Roman, developed their own legal system, including the Roman law and 12 tables. Question number 18. Which region is the folk dance Sinkle associated with? Letter A, Visayas. Letter B, Mindanao. Letter C, Luzon. Letter D, Cordillera. The Sinkle is a traditional folk dance from Mindanao, particularly associated with the Maranao people. It tells the story of Prince Bantugan from the epic Darangan and features graceful movements between clashing bamboo poles, symbolizing obstacles the princess must navigate. The dance reflects the culture, traditions, and artistry of the Maranao in Mindanao. Therefore, the correct answer is letter B, Mindanao. Question number 19. What do you call animals that eat only plants? Letter A, carnivores. Letter B, omnivores. Letter C, herbivores. Letter D, decomposers. The correct answer is letter C. Herbivores are animals that eat only plants, such as leaves, fruits, seeds, and grasses. Examples include cows, deer, and rabbits. Herbivores play an important role in the ecosystem by transferring energy from plants to other animals in the food chain. While the option D, decomposers, refers to organisms that break down dead plants and animals into nutrients, such as fungi and bacteria. The option A, carnivores, refers to animals that eat only meat, such as lions and eagles. And the option B, omnivores, refers to animals that eat both plants and animals, such as humans and bears. Question number 20. Republic Act number 6713 is known as the letter A, Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. Letter B, Whistleblower Protection Act. Letter C, Civil Service Law. Letter D, Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees. The correct answer is letter D, Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees. The Republic Act number 6713 is known as the Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for Public Officials and Employees. This law sets the ethical principles, duties, and standards of behavior that public officials and government employees must follow, including honesty, integrity, professionalism, and accountability, to promote ethical governance and public trust. Question number 21. Which punctuation mark is used to separate items in a list? Letter A, period. Letter B, comma. Letter C, semicolon. Letter D, colon. The correct answer is letter B, comma. A comma is the punctuation mark used to separate items in a list within a sentence. For example, in the sentence, I bought apples, oranges, and bananas, commas are used to clearly separate each item in the list. While the option C, semicolon, is used to separate items in a complex list, especially when the items already contain commas, to make the list clearer and avoid confusion. For example, the guests were Anna Cruz, the manager, John Lee, the accountant, and Maria Santos, the assistant. The option D, colon, is used to introduce a list or explanation, and lastly the option A, period, is used to end a complete sentence. Question number 22. Who is known as the father of the Philippine Commonwealth? Letter A, Emilio Aguinaldo. Letter B, Manuel Quezon. Letter C, Jose P. Laurel. Letter D, Manuel Roxas. The correct answer is letter B, Manuel Quezon. He is known as the father of the Philippine Commonwealth because he played a leading role in establishing the Commonwealth Government of the Philippines in year 1935. As the first president of the Philippine Commonwealth, he helped prepare the country for self-governance and eventual independence from the United States. While Jose P. Laurel served as president of the Philippines during the Japanese occupation in World War II, Manuel Roxas is the first president of the Third Philippine Republic after World War II. He is known for post-war reconstruction. Emilio Aguinaldo is the first president of the Philippines during the First Philippine Republic. He is known for leading the fight for independence from Spain. Question number 23. What do you call a market structure with many sellers and similar products? Letter A. Monopoly. Letter B. Oligopoly. Letter C. Perfect competition. Letter D. Monopolistic competition. The correct answer is letter C. Perfect competition. It is a market structure with many sellers offering similar or identical products. In this type of market, no single seller can control the price because all firms sell the same product and buyers have many choices. Prices are determined by supply and demand, and competition is very high among sellers. For example, a fish markets with many vendors that sell the same type of fish at similar prices. While monopolistic competition is a type of market structure with many sellers, but the products are similar yet differentiated through branding, quality, or features. The examples include restaurants, coffee shops, clothing stores, and beauty salons. A monopoly is a market structure where there is only one seller controlling the entire market, with no close substitutes. An example of this is public utilities, such as electricity or water services in a specific area. An oligopoly is a market structure dominated by a few large sellers. Products may be similar or different, and the decisions of one firm can affect the others. Examples include telecommunications companies and the airline industry. Question number 24. Which Philippine law established the public school system? Letter A. Republic Act No. 1425. Letter B. Education Act of 1863. Letter C. Batas Pambansa 232. D. Republic Act No. 6655. The correct answer is letter B. Education Act of 1863. It established the public school system in the Philippines during the Spanish colonial period. This law provided for the creation of free primary schools for boys and girls in every town, making education more accessible to Filipinos and laying the foundation of the country's formal public education system. While the option circa C, Batas Pambansa BLG 232 is known as the Education Act of 1982, which governs and regulates the modern education system. The option D, Republic Act No. 6655 is known as the Free Public Secondary Education Act of 1988, provides free secondary education in public schools, and the option A, Republic Act No. 1425 or Rizal Law, is a law that mandates the teaching of Jose Rizal's life, works, and writings in schools. Question number 25. Maria received an email from her boss that said, "We might need to change the schedule." She wasn't sure whether the meeting would happen or not. Which word best describes the boss's message? Letter A. Clear. Letter B. Honest. Letter C. Confident. Letter D. Ambiguous. The correct answer is letter D. Ambiguous means unclear or open to more than one interpretation. In the message, "We might need to change the schedule," the boss did not clearly state whether the meeting would happen or be cancelled, which caused uncertainty. Therefore, the message is best described as ambiguous. Question number 26. Who is the current Chief Justice of the Philippines? As of year 2026, letter A. Alexander Gesmundo. Letter B. Maria Lourdes Sereno. Letter C. Teresita de Castro. Letter D. Renato Puno. The correct answer is letter A. Alexander Gesmundo. As of 2026, Alexander G. Gesmundo is the Chief Justice of the Philippines, serving as the 27th Chief Justice of the Supreme Court of the Philippines. He was appointed Chief Justice in 2021 and continues to hold the position, leading the judiciary and overseeing reforms to make the courts more efficient and accessible. While Maria Lourdes Sereno served as Chief Justice from 2012 to 2018, becoming the first woman to hold the position. Teresita de Castro briefly served as Chief Justice in 2018 and Renato Puno served as Chief Justice from 2006 to 2010 and he is known for judicial reforms. Question number 27. Which nutrient helps build and repair tissues? Letter A. Fat. Letter B. Carbohydrate. Letter C. Protein. Letter D. Fiber. The correct answer is letter C. Protein. It is a nutrient that helps build, maintain, and repair body tissues, including muscles, organs, and skin. It is made up of amino acids, which are the building blocks of the body. Foods rich in protein include meat, eggs, fish, dairy products, beans, and nuts. Proteins are essential for growth, healing, and overall body function. While the option D, fiber, helps regulate digestion and prevent constipation. The option A, fat, provides a concentrated source of energy. It helps in the absorption of vitamins and protects organs. And lastly, the option B, carbohydrate, are the body's main source of energy, supplying fuel for daily activities. Question number 28. Which network connects computers in a small area like a school? Letter A, WAN or WAN. Letter B, LAN or LAN. Letter C, MAN or MAN. Letter D, PAN or PAN. The correct answer is letter B, LAN or Local Area Network. It is a network that connects computers and devices within a small area, such as a school, office, or home. It allows users to share resources like files, printers, and internet connections efficiently. LANs are typically faster and more secure than wider networks because they cover a limited geographic area. The option Circa MAN or Metropolitan Area Network. It is a network that spans a larger area than a LAN but smaller than a WAN, such as a city or campus network. The option D, PAN or Personal Area Network. It is a network used to connect devices within a very small area, typically around one person, like connecting a smartphone to a laptop or Bluetooth devices. And lastly, option A, WAN or Wide Area Network. It is a network that covers a large geographic area, such as a city, country, or even the entire world, often connecting multiple LANs. Question number 29. What is the speed of music called? Letter A, rhythm. Letter B, dynamics. Letter C, melody. Letter D, tempo. The correct answer is letter D, tempo. It is the speed or pace of a piece of music, indicating how fast or slow it should be played. It is usually measured in beats per minute or BPM and can affect the mood and energy of the music. For example, a fast tempo creates excitement, while a slow tempo can create a calm or solemn feeling. While the rhythm is the pattern of beats or timing in music, showing how notes are arranged in time. The dynamics refer to the volume or intensity of music, such as loud or soft. The melody is a sequence of musical notes that form a tune, creating the main theme of a piece. Question number 30. Which of the following sentences expresses an action that will happen in the future? Letter A, she is eating a fruit. Letter B, she ate a fruit. Letter C, she will eat a fruit. Letter D, we are eating a fruit. The correct answer is letter C, she will eat a fruit. A sentence in the future tense describes an action that has not happened yet, but will happen later. In this case, she will eat a fruit clearly shows that the action of eating the fruit will take place in the future because of the word will. We are eating a fruit, and she is eating a fruit, are both in the present continuous tense because they use the ing form of the verb, which is called the present participle combined with a form of to be, is or are. This structure shows that the action is happening right now. And lastly, she ate a fruit, is in the past tense because of the verb ate, which is the past form of eat. It indicates that the action already happened. Thank you for watching.